Okay, that's that. Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to all. So today this week we are going to proceed with the new chapter. Okay, we are done with simultaneous equation. So I suppose you can do the simultaneous equation, the easy question, which is just solve x, y. But for the application part where you need to find the point of intersection or the bisector, some questions, something like that. If you have any problem, please feel free to ask me. Okay, please feel free to WhatsApp me. Okay, do ask question if you don't know how to do. Don't let it be like a lot that when you have a lot that you don't know how to do, then it's gonna be a problem. Straight away, if you don't know how to do one question, straight away you can just ask me. Okay. Okay, so now this is a new chapter which is factors and polynomials. This is a very easy chapter. And this question is very common. It's a common question in IGCSE paper. It's like 5-6 marks in paper 1 or in paper 2. Okay, so we start with the basic concept first. What is polynomial? So polynomial is simply a combination of terms. Something like ax plus b or ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, it's a combination of number of terms. Okay. So now, first, before we proceed to the factor and the remainder theorem, the two main thing in this chapter is factor theorem and remainder theorem. But before we proceed to that, we need to learn how to add, subtract, multiply and divide polynomials. Okay, so for this first video, I am going to focus on addition and subtraction of polynomial. Okay, straight away, please make sure you refer to your worksheet. Okay. So we have work example 1 inside the worksheet and I have exercise. If let's say when you view this question, you still don't have the worksheet, please text me. Please message me, okay? Because sometimes I don't remember to message you guys. Okay, just text me. Okay, if you don't get the worksheet, do text me. Okay. So now, refer to the worksheet, work example 1. Okay, so we have two polynomials, px, so that is the equation, and then polynomial qx. Okay, question asks you question A and B first for the first video, A and B. Okay, so question A asks you to add these two polynomials. Very easy. You just need to make sure you can only add the same power polynomial, the same power terms, sorry. Example, if you have something like this, 2x cubed plus 3x cubed. Okay, since we have the same power for the two terms here, so you can just simply add this value, or you can simply add the constant. So 2 plus 3. It's just like 2 apples plus 3 apples. Something like that only. You can just denote your x cubed by apple. Okay, done. So that is just 5x cubed. Okay, done. But if you have something like this, 2x cubed plus 3x squared, can you add these two terms? Cannot. Why cannot? Because they have a different power. It's like 2 apple plus 3 oranges. Okay, so you cannot add these two things. You cannot add. It's a different term. Okay, so if you have something like that, that is the addition. That is the answer. So answer is just 2x cubed plus 3x squared. You cannot reduce it further. That's the answer. Okay? Okay, so now let's do the first example. First example, px plus qx. Okay, so px is just, can I just rewrite everything, put inside the equation, 2x cubed plus, sorry, not plus, minus 6x squared minus 5. So that is my p. Okay, and then my q plus my q, okay, plus. I prefer you guys to put bracket first. That is, the whole thing is p. Okay, and then plus. Now the whole thing is q. Put inside the bracket. X cubed plus 2x minus 1. Okay, simply open the bracket. Okay, you will get 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 5 plus x cubed. I just open the bracket only. plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so now you can only add the same terms with the same unknown. Okay, so I have x cubed and another x cubed. 2, if I don't have any number in front of my x cubed, means I have 1. So 2 plus 1, that is just equals to 3 x cubed. Okay, and then now we deal with x squared. Negative 6 plus 2. Okay, so that is just negative 4 x squared. Okay, and then I have plus 2x plus 2x. Okay, I don't have x here, so I just take that, just copy again. Then I have negative 5, negative 1, which is negative 6. Done. Very easy. Okay, so part B, that is just px minus qx. Okay, let's just do it here. I think we have enough space. Px minus qx. Okay, so that is just take everything there. 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 5. Okay, minus. Okay, so this is the importance of putting in the bracket. So I put the bracket for qx. Okay, qx is just x cubed plus 2x minus 1. Okay, so now I want to open the bracket, but I have negative sign in front of my bracket. So that negative sign will affect all sign. Okay, so let's do this together. 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 5. Negative positive becomes negative x squared, x cubed, sorry. And then negative positive, negative 2x. And then negative becomes plus 1. Okay, so this is very important. It's very important for you to put the bracket, especially if you have a negative sign in front of your bracket. It's very important because that negative sign will affect all sign in the bracket. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's complete this. 2x cubed minus x cubed, that is just x cubed. Negative 6x squared, that only. Wrong answer. Negative 6x squared. Okay, my careless mistake, my silly mistake just now. Okay, 3x squared. Just now I do negative 6x squared plus 2x. I overlooked that. Okay, please don't do that silly mistake, the same as mine. Okay, so negative 6x squared, this is 2x, so it's has nothing to do with one another. So just copy negative 6x squared. Okay, plus 2x minus 6. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, but it's okay as long as we can correct our mistake. Then it's just fine. Okay, so now let's move to this one. Negative 6x squared, just copy again. Negative 6x squared. Okay, and then we have negative 2x, negative 2x, and then negative 5 plus 1, negative 4. Can I check my answer? Okay, that's 2x minus 6. Okay, done. Okay, so this is for the first video. Okay, your homework, you need to look at the second video and then do all questions. Second video will explain on multiplication of polynomials. Okay, make sure you understand. Please make sure don't do the same mistake as mine just now. I overlooked the x squared and x. Okay, so please don't do the same mistake. Okay.